Hello all, just want to do a quick cat guide for Monster Hunter Online so y'all can get the best experience you can out of your cats. So first of all, you need to come to this woman if you're in the starter tent if you want to buy cats. The first two options are both acceptable ways of purchasing cats. The last option is an abandon. If you abandon your cats, you will get EXP compensation scrolls to use on any of your cats. So if you ever think, oh, I've got this little 40 cat, but it's not that good, and you see a new cat that you think's better to purchase, you can give it up. You'll get enough EXP to get a new cat to level 30, so that's pretty nice. So there's three things you want to look out for. The first being the color of the name. So if you hover over them, you'll get a tooltip. All these have white names. Those are common cats. And the other cat type is green for rare cats. So this one right here is a green name. So that means it has a flute skill slot and has an extra skill. So it's pretty useful. The next thing you want to look at is a cat's behavior or trait. It affects how they fight in combat. So this first cat right here is a brave cat. They fight pretty much anything. Their only drawback is their attack rate is a little bit lower. Next we have a loving cat, which do not fight unless your health is low. They are there to protect you basically. This next cat is a tactical cat. They tend to fight smaller creatures and fight bigger creatures if they're downed or dazed or see an opportunity. They tend to shy away if they're enraged or if they're basically flying or doing anything that intimidates. And this cat is a pacifist. It does not fight. It will use flute skills to buff, and it will gather for you. So once again, you can look here, you can see those two symbols. If you look at the sixth one down, so the one right above the line break, that is brave. If you look at this next one, you see the three symbols above the line break, that is the loving cat. If you look here, two symbols again for the tactical one, but they're very different from the brave. So just take a look and pay attention to the differences in symbols. And the pacifist has 4 symbols, so it's pretty easy to distinguish a lot of the traits. Next, you're going to want to know about getting armor for your cats. So up here is the NPC that forges armor for you. So the middle option, the second option, is for purchasing armor, or crafting armor, whatever you want to call it. You need these scrolls or tickets, which you can get from beating other cats in hunts and then looting it. And the other item listed is a item you buy from the vendor here. So that's the first option, is you buy the material you need. The last option is for breaking down items. Specifically, you can get earrings from doing a cat challenge, which is like a puzzle mode. And what you would do is you would break that earring down. So I just click on it, goes in there, break it down. And I got these stones, which are used for upgrading new earrings. If you need to get your cat compensation scrolls from abandoning one, it will be in the mail. Non-VIPs have to access the mail at the NPC, so they can talk to it. VIP members can access it anywhere just by pressing tilde to activate their mouse and clicking the mail icon. Next, we're going to access our cat menu. You can press O, and that'll bring it up. Or you can press tilde and go down to the cat option. You can name your cats by pressing the little writing thing. You can select which cat is following you, so dismiss or follow, just by clicking this button. See, now it's following me. You have your equipment. You have your focus meter, which I'm going to go over in a little bit. You have your vanity items. In this tab we have our skills. So this is the extra skill. You'll see if I go to a white name cat, it doesn't have that skill. It's also missing the flute slot. So this gives itself 5% attack boost. Next we have regular skills and flute skills. If you click on one of these, it will bring up your list of cat skill books. They need to be in your inventory, even though they're showing up here. These are all in my storage. I cannot use them for my storage, so keep that in mind. If you're clicking it, it'll be like, oh, it won't work. Why is it not working? It's because it's in your storage. You want to look at these books. Every book has requirements. So if you look at the third line down, the one that says 15, that's how many skill points it needs. So this cat only has 9. It can't learn this skill. The reason it's only got 9 is because I put a lot of the points, 30 of the points specifically, into this. The next thing is the line right below that with the 2, that's affection rating. So this one has a 3 rating, so it could use it if it had enough skill points. This one has enough skill points, but only has 1 affection, so it can't learn the skill. And same thing for flute skills. See, it blocked out all the regular skills and only the flute skills appear. So now we're gonna get into the training. To do it, you gotta go to your farm, or manor, whatever you like to call it, which you can get to from over here. And what you want to do is talk to this cat over here, the brown one. And you'd have to buy the training first. You get to keep the training, but they make you buy the levels. Currently, there's only 1 level you can buy. And then if you hit the second tab, it brings up the slots. You can train 4 cats in a specific type at a time. So this first one is weight training, which increases your cat's defense. Next is balance training, which, not balance training, endurance training, which increases their health. Next is meditation or balance training, whatever you want to call it, which increases their focus. Next is the sandbag training, which increases attack. And last is affection training, which increases their love for you. So all training take 30 minutes real time. There's a clock. You can also keep track in your cat menu. So see, these ones aren't training. This one's training, and it's got 9 minutes left of the 30 minutes. And all the different trainings are located somewhere on here, so you can even look at your cats. So the affection training is them drinking. So I can see them right there drinking. The 2 most important things to train first are your affection training, because they're required to learn certain skills. And the second is your focus training. So you can never make this bar go higher than 100. What it is for, though, is if your cat has low focus, it will help you less in combat. So a focus training will increase, or it will increase the bar by 50. So right now it's 63, so if I was to train, it would go up to 100. Which means that I kind of wasted my money, because it costs 100 zinni to refill 50. So I should use the cat a little bit more, wait till it's 50 or less, then do the training. So I can maximize my usage of the training. This is another reason why you want to build a cat army, and multiple cats, because you need to rotate them out as things like that happen. And you also want to give certain roles to your cats. So for example, this first cat, it gives itself that attack boost from its skill. So I want to focus on skills that help with attack. So I'd want to learn one of the skills, like this one does ice damage. That might be useful. This skill increases our defense, me and my cats. So that's helpful. It's not really for tanks, and it's more for like tanks than for like an offensive cat, but it's still helpful. This cat has a skill that increases its own defense by 10%. So I put a flute skill on it that actually aggroes creatures. So other monsters will come and fight this cat. So because of this, I know that I want to do HP and defense training for this cat. So I should probably train the defense. So I'd want to train my TM cat in defense since it's going to be a tank. So this cat that's with me, Talaquan, he's going to be more of an offensive cat, so I want to train him in attack power. So you have to dismiss him. They can't follow you if they're going to go train, so dismiss first. And then you want to go train him. Soon he's also going to need focus training, so that's the next thing he'll probably be getting if I'm not taking him on a run with me. So I'd want my Talaquan, and I'd send him on his training. So once again, same thing. The cats are all doing their training. So this cat's doing its weight training, TM cat. And this cat is doing a sandbag training. Talaquan, he's gonna punch some sandbags in a minute. Oh, there we go. He pulled it out. Punch it. Got it. Good job. Okay, so they sit here, do that animation for 30 minutes. Like I say, you can keep track of them here. And they can't come with you when they're training, so keep rotating them cats. Get as many green cats as you can. Have diverse ones so they can do different things. For example, one of the skill books I have is a healing skill. I don't feel like going to my storage, so I'm pulling up here. So this is a healing skill. So that's pretty useful right there. So if I got a pacifist cat, I'd want them to have a healing skill and have them focus on healing me. So I'm hoping to get one of those green cats one day to help me out. But for now, I like my current cat layout. It looks like it's gonna work pretty well. Well, that's pretty much it for the cat guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. Best of luck to y'all. And good luck raising your cat armies. Hopefully people will learn to fear your cat army in some time.